Kelsey Mitchell, come on over. All right, thanks for coming over here, Kelsey. Give me your thoughts as well. We talked to her about you know, you guys making a nice run, and your season so far has been pretty successful. Talk about, you know, how that's come about.
We just played hard, and as a team, we were unselfish, and we were very coachable to coach us. And we just played hard every game.
Coming into the season, you know, it's, you know, everybody knows nationally where you sit as far as the ranking. You know, you're ranked #1 in a lot of categories by a lot of the national experts. Kind of added pressure, if any, does that add to you, knowing that, you know, obviously you play for, you know, yourself and your team, but, you know, having so many people think so much of you, how you know, does it add any extra pressure to you?
Yeah, in a way, but I don't listen to like the rankings because it's not important to me. I know some other good players out there that are as good as me or even maybe better. So I take it as an advantage and disadvantage, and I don't really. I'll try to avoid it. Well, I do avoid it. It's not important to me. So.
You just go out and play, right?
Yeah. As long as I got a ball in my hand.
You just let everything else speak for itself, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, it's going to be crazy September 1st. You know, somebody mentioned that date yesterday to me when the juniors can start getting all the letters. And somebody jokingly made a statement that, you know, they're going to be bringing one of those mail, the big bags that's supposed to hold the mail and stuff. Going to be pretty exciting then to start thinking about college and start narrowing down your choices.
People ask me, but I don't really know, to be honest. I still have 2 years left, so it's kind of, I'm on the line. I'm not even thinking about it. So I have to wait and see.
Okay. Okay. Any schools that you've maybe gone to see some games at? Maybe unofficial visits, or just maybe one to watch them play that you like?
Ohio State, and I went to Notre Dame in Louisville tomorrow. So I'm waiting to see how they play. I'm just exploring my options really.
That's good. That's a smart thing to do. Being in a basketball family had to have helped you as well. You know, your dad coaching over at Taft, your mom, I guess, coached some AAU, and of course your sister plays with you. So how has that helped you to have, you know, a coaching, you know, both parents coaching, and how's that helped you, especially, you know, in some of the bigger games?
It just goes to show them like what I have to work on, like, because they're in the audience when I play, so they'll let me know like you're not doing this good, so it's something I need to work on when I get in the gym every day. So if I got a disadvantage or something I need to work on, then I work on it. That's what's big about having a basketball family, because they know the game of basketball. That's
true. Yeah, absolutely. Now you guys have who coming up next game?
Northwest.
Northwest. Okay, very good. Celina?
How old were you when you first started playing basketball?
4. I was 4, and my first game I played with boys. I played with my brothers actually, and I scored my first team. So it was an exciting moment.
Who's the best player you've ever played against?
I played against a couple of great players. I played against Chloe, Mariah Jefferson, a lot of good players actually. BFW had a lot of good players actually, so it was a great experience and moment, especially since they were older, and they had showed me a lot. Besides, experienced a lot, so they were good players.
What kind of things are you working on now as far as your game's concerned? You know, obviously, you know, nobody's ever satisfied being a player. They always want to get better. What are some of the things you're working on?
My pull-up game. Like, and I saw that like I was kind of forcing, especially when we played Sycamore the second time. I was forcing, so it was just something I gotta like slow down. My offense, like my coach said.
Okay. Now, as far as your team is concerned as well, talk about a couple of the other kids that have really stepped up their game as well for you guys this year.
Jada Ballou and Brianna Rucker and Emily Roper. They stepped up big, especially Brianna Rucker in the Lakota East game. She didn't play the Sycamore game, but in that Lakota East game, she made a big difference because like there was 2 or 3 players like attracted to me. So for me to dish, she put points on the board, and that's how we won the game.
Very good.
What's it like being double teamed, triple teamed, pretty much every single game you play in?
It can be overwhelming. So I just know I have to pass the ball. I don't have a problem with sharing the ball. So it's not. I mean, it can be overwhelming most of the time, but as long as my teammates score, yeah, that's all that matters.
You know, Tom Jenkins made a funny statement. Said Kelsey is from another planet visiting us. You know, when you couple the passes you made at the Classic were just unbelievable. I mean, really. Do you take as much pride in making a great pass as you do in making a great shot?
Yes. I try to keep my teammates involved because I'm not a selfish player, and my dad saw that I'm not a selfish player. So I try to, I don't have a problem at all getting my teammates involved, but anybody that plays, not just in my team. Like if I'm playing a pickup game, I make sure my teammate gets the ball. So I like passing.
Since I was working at Classic, I had a bunch of coaches that were helping with the Classic, and I just hear them in the background just saying, "Oh my gosh, did you see that pass? Did you see that move?" They were like so excited to be watching you. It was just an amazing experience to watch you play.
I try to keep the audience enjoyed, but it's just how I play. I'm not looking to, I should say, I'm not looking for everybody. I'm not pleasing everybody. I'm trying to please myself. But sometimes I am pleasing somebody, and I get overwhelmed when I play. So I just try to play for myself and not everybody else. But I'm glad people like the way I play.
So now, you want to, your next step from last year would be to get to Columbus. You know, it's going to be tough. We talked earlier, there are some really good Division I teams. It's going to be a dogfight to get out of Division I to get to Columbus. You truly believe you guys can do that. What's it going to take to make that step to get to Columbus?
Just play hard every game. Don't take plays off, actually, and don't underestimate teams that we think we can beat, and sometimes when teams will come out harder than we come out. So we just got to play hard.
Very good. Well, thank you very much. Okay, I guess Celina's fun fact of the day is that you don't talk a whole lot. I'm really glad you came on and talked to us today, which is cool. But you just kind of, on the court, you just let your game do the talking, I'm sure, right?
Yes. I'm not very social, like Twitters and Facebooks. I don't have, but...
So you're the one. That doesn't have it. No,
I don't. I'm just not very social. I don't talk a lot, but if I had to, I would.
But your talking's done on the court.
Yes. I don't talk smack on the court or nothing. That's just like my game speak to myself, whether I'm having a good game or a bad game.
Right. All right. Well, that should take care of it. Thanks, Kelsey, for coming out. I really appreciate it. Chelsea, you too.
Oh,
Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it a lot. I'll talk to Mark here.